The battle between Rogue and NRG, it will continue, but it will come to its logical conclusion after Inferno is played. We just had Nuke. Surprisingly, Rogue won that one. NRG, considered one of the best teams in North America right now, dropped the ball in the second half. They need to pick up the pieces here on Inferno. We want to see them at the finals, right? We want to see NRG there. One of the best teams in the league. They play great Counter-Strike, but that wasn't their best.
I think they have to be the #2 team in North America.
Yeah.
At present.
I think that's fair.
I think they're a firm second. I don't think they're contesting for third. I think they're a firm second.
Cloud9 third?
It looks like it, and for the time being, like it. I mean, they look. They look. Oh, how can we forget MIBR?
Well, depends how you
maybe they are contesting.
Are they North American?
Well, they basically are, right?
They're a North American team.
They play in that region, so
yeah, sure.
So.
Have
I just ruined everything?
It's all gone wrong,
I'm so sorry.
I still think NRG are the second best team at the moment.
Okay.
But I think it's within MIBR's hands to
I feel
take
like
it
it's just a matter
above
of time.
the third. Yeah.
Well, we will get into Inferno here. If you are just joining us, Nuke fell into the hands of Rogue, but you okay over there?
Just sneezing.
Okay, cool, man. CT start for Rogue, and we'll see NRG with 4 sets of armor, Daps with the smoke, and 2 flashbangs, and Ricky, aggressive, of course, looking to find the first headshot, but there will be none. Nothing there. They're all hiding from him.
And now they continue. They come out from the shadows. They emerge.
It's kind of cool, because he's going to call now. Oh, they're probably going banana.
Yeah. However, Crystal is in that banana position. He's got the smoke in the 5-7. Looking for a rush. Who's peeking to the side? I wonder if that is for flash purposes or what it is. Again, it's the same thing he was doing on Nuke. He's holding a pixel gap. And as soon as he sees someone, is he going to right-click the smoke? Because that half wall is pretty close. And he's not really... I feel like if he left-clicks it, it's going to go too far. So we shall see. He's doing Super Mario Brothers towards the B bomb site. In the meantime, NRG creep towards A. Is this a fake?
Yes. And they'll do all the damage they can, and Breeze gets to pit. He can just delay now. They can just get all the kills. That's also a thing that he could do. Breeze great with a pistol. Now they're going to the B bomb site just as the rotation comes, and Crystal gets caught rotating. It's worked. It's worked. It's perfect. It's great. Breeze can still get some kills as well. There's another one. Life is looking difficult. It's looking hard. It's looking arduous, tenuous, awful, laborious.
Anything else?
He contained Ricky for such a long time. Vice has a kit, however. I think obviously with that fake, it's important to get the bomb down as fast as possible so you can abuse this long rotation. Ricky's like, oh my gold. They've done me over, haven't they? He's got the salad gun.
Salad fingers.
Splash of cabbage. And this will be the round. I mean, there is a kit to rescue. He can hold on to his Kevlar. That's going to be that. A fake and a pistol round. Not often you see a successful one. Crystal got the sound cues, but he was on his own. He got shot in the face.
Yeah,
he got that can of mace.
They waited until he started running towards CT, and they caught him just as he was in that. Like, I think they pushed just as he was standing where you would normally smoke CT as a T, and it was too late.
His rotation was interesting though, because it was quite delayed. It was like, have you seen the bomb? Have you seen the bomb? Have you seen the bomb? Okay, it looks like it is an A. Even though we haven't seen the bomb, let's start to hold on a second. I hear something B. Oh my god, I've been shot in the face.
Oh my god, I've been shot in the face.
3 Mac
Send
10.
help.
This just won't do.
Okay then, well, Ricky will save his armor and USP. Nothing really purchased into this round now, apart from $600 worth of P250s. Music begins, and we're off in towards the apartments.
Let's see how this execute works out for NRG. 3 Mac 10s, Fugly staring on the floor, trying to avoid the flashbangs. Only good for 1 kill there. Where is the info for these players? There's a big transfer from Breeze. Although Ethan will take the 2nd and 3rd kill. Just the 1 kill for Breeze. I was wondering how enough you follow your spray transfer with such a correction. And now Crystal remains with the USP. Blue SP.
I feel like stickers ruin so many guns. What do you think?
I have stickers on almost all of my guns, but I do reluctantly scratch some from my Desert Eagle Golden Koi, There's no sticker looks good on there. I've accepted that now. I had a little Hello Kitty little wavy thing on it. I deleted it today. I was like, okay, fine. This gun is demanding that it is stickerless. But I think that you can complement. I've experimented enough to know what looks good and what isn't. The problem is the best stickers are the ones from the Dignitas stickers from Katowice 2014, where they had the googly eyes. Not googly eyes, but the eyes that change color.
Hologram.
Yeah. But they're like $2,000 each now.
Yeah, not really worth it, is it?
But if you have one of those,
if that's the best sticker.
But if you have one of those on your on a scope of an AWP, that's like the best placement of any sticker. I have one on my AWP Lightning.
Nice. Not worth 2,000 anymore.
No, but I didn't buy it for the two. I mean, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
At least there's that.
Oh. Ricky will fall back. It's timing based. Counter-Strike is a game of timings. If that's unfamiliar to you, game flows on timings, and you can only stay out there for so long before the T's can get to positions that compromise his, make it worse. And Vice with a nice peek takes matters into his own hands. Doesn't want to wait, sit back. Wants to take control. And that's for Hiko. They'll look back because the flash is coming in. He finds 3 headshots in quick succession. The executioner, Hiko.
Man like Hiko.
All the executions taking place.
Out. Battle Axe.
Golden Axe. Man, I want to play that. Where's Mega Drive, Henry?
That is a good game. I like the arcade version more.
I played it on the Amiga 500.
Arcade version. Look
Commodores.
at you.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even know it was an arcade
Get
version.
the main emulator
of course
out.
Was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the arcade version of those games are always so much better. The SNES couldn't handle it.
3 AKs and 2 CZ75s. Has a nerfed spray pattern, a recoil pattern for the proper term. It is much worse now and requires learning to use the gun properly at any reasonable range beyond 5 meters. Well then. High concentration of AK-47s. Plenty of sugar in this juice drink. Will it be too rich for the blood of Rogue?
Here we go then, NRG. Building up into the round. Rogue stole the previous back. There's a little bit of cash for NRG here with the AKs. They have 2 smokes, enough for one towards Coffins and CT. They'll be deployed now. Molotov towards first oranges, I would imagine. And here we go. They're going to try and find the first kick here. Who will come out on top? It's going to be Ethan to kick things off. Sick might find himself in a spot of bother, and indeed he will. That should be the save in itself, considering now the T's will pick up the rifles that have been dropped from those 2 defending CTs. And indeed, they'll have to fall back and just say goodbye to this round. Ricky will hold up. It's a pretty safe angle. Not risking too much holding here. Daps finds the FAMAS, and that's a clean sweep. All it took, boys, was 2 smokes and a couple of flashes. And there it is. Barely any damage taken.
Although Rogue looked good to save the 3 guns, which is important as they are getting reset here. And, you know, they'll have $1,400 in addition to what you see. So from that perspective, again, if they hold on to all 3 guns, which looks like will be the case, they're actually fine. They're completely fine. They've got the AK on Vice still. Hiko could even consider... Can he consider upgrading? Actually, no, he can't consider upgrading. Unless Vice drops him, but then Vice can't get any nades. So that's the one decision there that might be in discussion. But other than that, Rogue will have another bites at the cherry in this round to see if they can stop NRG. Although if they do not, then things will start to snowball out of control. Daps on the FAMAS on the T side. Ooh, Ricky going in front of the smoke. Ooh, oh no. He's gone down. That's something that Ricky is normally very good at. Vice does manage to steal the AWP back. That's good work.
Very well done. Something Kusta likes to do as well. Not expecting Cirque to run out wide in mid. You're expecting him to hold an AWP, but perhaps there was an underestimate or miscalculation as to the situation. Or sometimes just bad timing. Unfortunate for Ricky. Pretty good for a frag if you've got the talent, and he definitely does. But anyway, NRG moving through to the B bomb site. Ethan pre-firing all the angles, not getting anything done, however. The Molotov will cause problems for Fugly, who stayed in it for all too long. We've got 1 CT towards construction. Bomb needs to go down fast because the rotation, of course, is coming in. 3 on 3. Some bullets asking questions from Crystal, from construction, as more CTs roll in.
Here we go then, the retake begins. Crystal ready to go. Daps though, great position. They might not preempt this as he'll find the first. Surely the trade comes through though. Hiko successfully finds a 2-on-2 here, but Breezy does too sick in these situations and he'll be backed up by Cirque. It will be 4-1 Rogue on their CT half once again, struggling to post rounds. Pretty much guaranteed an eco here with the third stage loss bonus coming in next round. They'll just have to sit back and wait. Ricky and Sick could purchase a little bit into this one, but I doubt it considering Ricky's the AWP up. Just a Deagle purchased, a 5-7 for Hiko, and that will be it. NRG should be able to just run away with round number 6. No problem at all.
Yeah, and for, you know, some might be thinking, I know, what's the point of even buying anything in a round like this when you won't be able to win it? Like, you can be so sure of that, and we see Deagles coming out and so on, and you know, you always want to be able to keep the pressure on the opponent's economy, even if you get just like 1 or 2 kills. As we can see that these players are so good, they can manage to find those sometimes, and Sick will rotate. That's, again, like, it will keep the pressure on the economy. This is a round where NRG are looking to grow their economy, and if you can take that away from them by getting 2 or 3 kills, even if you lose the round still, it's such a big deal moving forwards. As maybe it will give you a free round later on, or maybe you'll take a rifle away later on. Thinking about the future. Do you think about the future much, Henry?
Not really. Just play each day as it comes. See what happens.
Carpe diem.
Just brace it as Counter-Strike every day, really. Not really much else to report. Same story for Daps, I'd imagine. As they keep finding kills, it's now a 4 versus 1, just Vice at the USP. Not really much he'll have going for him, as he'll push towards the apartments here, hoping to catch someone out of position. Maybe this could work out. Oh, Breezy's in such a perfect spot to shut this down. Go for the knife, come on, man. James Bardoff would use the knife there, no problem. You wouldn't mess around.
Guaranteed. Unless I'm getting stream sniped, of course.
Oh, there's a conspiracy there now?
Yeah, I'm getting stream sniped.
Really?
I've got to up the delay.
What have you got right now on your delay?
About 45 seconds.
How can they stream snipe you?
Not enough.
It's not enough.
If you're saving on an eco, if you're like eco or whatever, or you're saving and they've planted a bomb.
Yeah.
You position yourself for the exit knife. There's enough time at the bomb plant for to see where you're
I don't know, that seems like a very specific situation. I think you'll be okay. 45 seconds on the delay.
I'll make it 46, see what happens.
Yeah, that should fix it. How do you interact with your chat with 45-second delay?
Just reply to their questions when I'm dead, basically.
Fair enough.
So.
Well, the B push will come in now. NRG pressuring around the map, and the double ops in for Rogue. A lot of pressure for Rogue to make this round count, as NRG are set up to push in, but they're waiting for a delay, a response rather, and to also just keep Rogue from rotating everybody. And Rogue actually will reposition Vice into library, and he's rotating already, so let's see if that will work out for Rogue now as the push comes in. And look at Crystal sitting in the smoke. Do they realize this? Can he get something from this? Yes, he absolutely can. Picks up one. The return is there though from Breeze. 3 versus 3 as now Vice is on the scene.
Fugly seemed to realize that somebody could be in the smoke, so he stayed back. So watch it, just in case. Aware of the shenanigans. Cirque gets taken down immediately. Someone pressed the delete key there, almost like he got slayed. Fugly, top banana. There's another one for Rogue. He's being very patient indeed, and now Fugly's got 2 sniper rifles to deal with. Angles being held. How does he get away with that one? Unable to get the frag. Back he goes, and Vice will land it on the second opportunity. Both AWP surviving for Rogue. Only their second round on the board. Is 2 players surviving going to be enough?
I'm not sure. I have no idea. Rogue with the double AWP though, always going to be beneficial on the CT side. We see most teams with this stance. Ricky continues his good form there, picking off player after player. Lovely reaction there. Really clean round from CTs in the end. Plenty of money though. Some residual cash for NRG after conceding a round. This is where they can reset the CTs. This would be massive. If NRG can pick this round up, there'll be nothing left for Rogue. Same story on the other way around. This round is very important.
5-2. A boost on CT, and 6 starts to creep over the smoke. Surely he's going to get a kill as they see the arm through the logs. think he may have a second scope. He would have been dandy. Didn't want to outstay his welcome. Took a safe approach. Ethan will take heavy damage. Double peek. Rika gets nothing out of that one. That's a great start for NRG looking to reset Rogue.
The double peek is really strong. You can see that Rika like kind of knew he was dead at that point. His flick sort of trailing off before he found his target. And that weakens Rogue, and NRG looking to exploit the weakness here as they look for a way in towards the A bomb site, keeping the pressure on, although at the same time they know with the presence that Daps has on Banana that they can rotate back there, leave a lurker towards top mid if they wish, but actually that is not the wish. They'll take everybody back towards B, and they're just going to run straight in. Crystal's loving that, gets himself a quick double of the spray, picks up the AK, and now there's more spray to be had, no reload required as Sick lays into them with the AWP at range. Not looking good here at all for NRG. This should have gone a lot better. But now Fugly's in 1 versus 3.
Not sure there's much to do for him here. Vice will finish things off. It's a must-win round for Rogue, and they bring home the result. They've got 3 AWPs now. Okay. Not your usual setup.
I like it.
Yeah, well, no reason why it can't work. If they go B and they lose the first kill, that could be a problem. But they're sick. And are they going to keep it? They're going to throw an AWP away, I'd imagine.
Boo.
Oh, no.
Hey. Boo.
They're using the MP9 instead of the third AWP.
That's so weird. I wanted to see like 2 AWPs in apartments.
Just leave it there.
That is really weird. Come on, guys. You can't be MP9ing instead of the AWP. Unless there's a specific setup you want to run. But speaking of which, fast play into the apartments will deal with the eco. That's the MP9 gone. Never mind.
Could have AWP'd that. And now it's all falling apart.
Oh, no. Oh man, they spent so much money this round. If they lose this round, it's going to hurt so much. Shot. It's only 1 though. And there's 4 more where that came from. Where's the money for Rogue? Are they completely spent? Yeah, okay. They can't lose this round. Nork and NRG, this is a swing round. Both teams with no money left. Big implications on this round. And here comes the push onto A.
Can Vice do anything with this position with the smoke down? Ricky, a lovely shot, 2 targets, didn't shoot between them. That's and Breeze though look to clean out everything, and Sick will save one of the many AWPs in this round. If NRG, well, they don't need to hunt for it and find an AWP in CT spawn because there's one on the A sites as well. Round number 6 for NRG. So Rogue managed to string 2 together, but indeed they will be in the doldrums again, in the pit, in the bin, in the trash.
Garbage.
In the garbage. They've dug a hole for themselves and they've jumped in. The sandcastle's been filled with water. They've been stung by a jellyfish.
Have you ever made a sandcastle, James? You don't strike me as a sandcastle person.
I think maybe one time I had a bucket.
It's just like, it wasn't really a castle, but just like a bucket of sand.
Well, you make a sandcastle with a bucket. You have a bucket for the sandcastle with the little tower things on the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, okay, so you had a proper sandcastle, certified sandcastle bucket.
An official
yeah,
bucket.
but like one time, I don't even know if it was my bucket, man. We were poor.
You took someone else's sandcastle.
It was a bucket. I don't know if it
Didn't you
belongs
say
to
the other
someone
day you
else.
live next door to Buckingham Palace? So...
Yeah,
Which
so
one is
it's a complicated story, Henry.
Right. Fair play. I guess.
Until I was 11.
All right.
My father separated from my mother. You forced me to go through all the heartache again, Henry. But since you insist...
I'm sorry, man. I'll get you a bucket. How about that as an apology?
Put a bucket on your head.
Yeah, well, let's see what they can do on top of each other's heads here. CT's boosted behind the smoke. Not really much found, though. The AWP is there. That's going to be Sick on the other side. He has the AWP. He's got 1 smoke. He needs to really find frags here, but Vice, maybe he can do it with the Zeus in towards the apartments.
Looking for some police brutality there in the apartments. What can he find?
Would it be police brutality against actual terrorists?
Probably not.
No.
But not, especially not with Taser. No.
Question is, if it's necessary, Henry, that's where the brutality comes in.
They are coming at you aggressively with a bomb on their back, guns in their hand, explosives are all around. I think that's, yeah, it's probably, if anything, quite reasonable to tase them instead of shooting them.
Right, well, he might have a chance here with this.
Here he comes.
Oh, he missed!
What?
He missed.
It's enough, man.
He missed. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Sick. Circle's only showing a hand.
Oh, okay.
Sick is absolutely smashing this. There's only 1 left. He's ravaged the T side. They've got nothing left.
Where did that come from?
Oh my
Wow.
god.
There it is.
Take the ace.
We didn't even pull the cables out the audio equipment.
I know. I didn't break anything.
That was insane.
You broke my heart though, Henry.
I'm sorry, man. I told you I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to get you a present. And this was a gift to Rogue, I have to say. Unbelievable from Sick. They came in with 4 USPs and an AWP. He just gets an ace.
Can I have a present too, Henry?
Only if I say something horrible to you as well.
Well,
Which could happen.
You've
So.
already, well, that's happened. What about retroactively? Does
Yeah. Banana Rush coming in. And
How did
he
he
might
not get anything?
Oh god. They're going to get the AWP. Oh my god, the Glocks. The P250s is too much.
Glocks.
They got Glocks.
Glocks.
Oh my god, this is actually the switcheroo. The role reversal. Could have been a clean sweep with just the Glocks, but Hika will bring one back in their favor.
He's coming in like Captain America, trying to save the day. But I don't think anything can shield him from the harsh reality of what this round is, which is potentially a Glock victory. They have an AWP, they're on Cirque after plant on B. You can't stop that. And Hika will find out the hard way as he gets silenced. And Vice has to run to the pit and just think about things. By the buckets, by the watering cans. Pretty old school, watering can.
Speaking of thinking about things,
Okay.
my mother was a cleaner, Henry.
Okay.
My
We're going back to this.
My dad did not provide child maintenance.
Why?
She couldn't afford it
Why
all.
are you giving intimate details of your life?
She used to clean rich people's houses around Victoria Street.
I take it you don't speak to your dad anymore then?
To put nappies on my ass.
Is your dad cool now?
Henry.
Nappies on my arm. What about the food on the Oh man.
What about the
Hate
food
to
on the
see that.
table?
Well, that's a nappy. Well, anyway.
On a
That
nappy
too,
as well.
yeah, that too.
Oh my god.
Are you mocking my poor childhood?
No, I'm not sure if
It
you're
sounds
joking
like
or
you
not.
are.
I'm
not
not sure if
joking.
you're
That's all
joking.
real.
That's all real?
Yeah,
Alright. Well,
that's all real. I'm not mocking.
I don't know what to say, man.
You questioned my entire existence, Henry. I had no choice but to answer.
Yeah,
To
you
give
didn't
you
have to
the
do it on the YouTube broadcast.
to give you the
though.
details.
Well, I take it all back.
It's too late now.
Buckingham Palace residency was humble after all.
He's taking a piss now. Can
I'm
you believe
not.
it?
What can I say?
He's taking the piss.
Yeah. He doesn't know what it's like. Privileged. Henry G. of the noble Greer family. Right, we've got Crystal on the boost, not for long.
Bloody white people.
Yeah.
I know, right? We've got Fugly with the plant. So it looks like a successful B take here. Pretty explosive round from NRG. Looking to shut down the economy of Rogue, but they'll save. Or at least they'll attempt to do so. NRG can definitely afford to invest a couple players to hunt, but maybe they wish to be merciful. Unlike Henry, who has not chosen mercy today.
I feel like this is encroaching on bullying now. I'm trying my best here. I didn't think we were getting real so quickly.
It's true, I wasn't ready for it like that.
Anything you want to share with the group, Dan? Or the world, apparently? That's what we're doing right now. Sharing with strangers on the internet.
Sharing with strangers on the
Intimate
internet.
details of our lives.
It's like chat roulette.
Yeah. Sure, I remember that. That was a crazy back in the day.
Chat roulette. Have you been on
Sit
chat roulette, James?
Did that last time we were at Beyond the Summit.
You're
Yeah, we got the helicopter out. Well, someone else did. I wasn't flying that day.
Oh god, the things you see on that website, pretty much the same thing over and over again.
It's definitely. I mean, I would love to see someone who makes like a thesis, bases their thesis on.
Yeah, it's difficult to interview those people though. They're not really talkative. The ones that do that.
Just an observation of the habits, the tendencies of
Yeah.
the chat people who are on chat roulette.
I wonder if it's still going. It can't be.
Last 2
It must
days in
be.
a row, I played Counter-Strike with somebody who was using a voice changer.
Oh, what kind of voice are they using?
You know when you're like, there's a documentary, someone's talking to a criminal and they change their voice.
Yes.
There's that kind of voice changer.
Okay, nice.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, we are into the last rounds of the first half. Rogue have 4 on the board. It's been a struggle. NRG have looked dangerous, but here they are with another buy. Riquet on the AWP. No snipe for Sick this time. He's got his AWP ace and he's done.
That's the thing about Sick, much like Twist, they're just so insanely talented that they can just do anything with any weapon at any time. And so that's like one of the values he has on the team. Oh, the classic for the flash behind you and peek with it, but doesn't seem to work out there for Hiko. He's He's running around now with the MP9, seems to be good though. Will be an AK for him soon enough. And NRG are not having a good time of it this round. They're still sitting in the smoke top mid. So they, like right now, Rogue have full information as to exactly what NRG are doing. And good flash, that's what you want to see. Forces Ricky back, he can't take a shot. Can he? There's one.
Ooh, good timing for Ricky.
Yeah, you gotta love that timing. But they desperately need this round. This still can fall apart for them. Sure, it's a 5-on-3 with the bomb planted securely, and only Ricky holding the AWP. He needs all his teammates with him, and Cirque is about, and he is mad. So watch out for him. Not the best position for the AWP. See what he can do. There we go. Swap it over.
Can they hold 3 players? Cirque watching for potential boost. Smoke will soon go.
Are they leaving this?
Vice is, I think, waiting for his team to run distraction to come up banana, but indeed they are leaving it very late. There's a bait, and the TTs will advance. Ricky holding the angle now.
Whoa.
And everyone is alive. One of the 2 players of a kit is on the defuse, and Rogue may get to round number 5. Talk about a retake. They don't lose a single player.
Yeah, it's very efficient. I was wondering what Vice was up to. Be absolutely right. He was waiting for his teammates to make their presence known so he could cleanly make it up towards banana. As Ricky secured the win potentially. This is a cool Molotov. Look at this. Does that go right in towards Emo? I assume it does. You can see the burning happening there. That's a really nice little retake. Molotov that area from Ruins going together. Not bad, is it?
Very nice.
So we don't see it enough. Teams and players that understand all the retake grenades.
Yeah, they're very useful.
But it's so cool when you do see it like that. The fact that that's, like, we have to point that out, like it's not common enough, is definitely it's a good sign if you want to look at it positively. That we'll hopefully in the future see more and more like that.
Partly it's if you've depleted your grenades already as well.
That's true.
So you've got to have the right tools for the job. 2 rounds remain. NRG on the buy once more. And Sicker's back on the sniper rifle, so things only get worse for NRG at this point. Rogue, can they go and win another match versus NRG?
Now that would be something.
Would certainly put the question marks in the air as to where Rogue are currently. Don't think we'll really know until the end of the season. Still early with Crystal on the team in replace of Cadian. It's making that coin, that esports sports coin.
So 30 seconds or less than 20 seconds effectively to plant the bomb, including the time it takes to plant the bomb. 15 seconds to plant the bomb. This is going to be scary right now. If the bomb goes down once, the round is probably over. Very important kill though, but Hiko has to hold it down. He has to hold it down. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 3.5 seconds required to plant the bomb, and just enough time, a 1.5 seconds spare. Crystal coming in though, very quickly indeed. And Sick now in the 1 versus 2 with the AWP. This is interesting. He can definitely pull it off. We know what he's capable of. But the 2 players on the bomb site will be difficult. If he goes into the apartments, it would actually have been quite a good engagement. He's going to actually just hop up and they'll see him. Nice shot. Second one, spotted out. Can he make this one work? HE sent into the depths of the bomb site. Out comes the USP, but Cirque nails the shot. Good defense. And NRG will take their 9th round.
The level of skill being displayed right now is really impressive. That was actually a great effort by Sick. He knew he had to do some damage there. Only had the AWP. Throws the HE perfectly. Pulls up the USP. Really nice idea. Some high-flying antics, but couldn't pull it off. Big man Cirque holds strong. This is the final kill coming in from him. Nails it. So good, this guy.
It's actually such a genius move of Sick to pull out the USP too, knowing that he tagged them up with the HE.
Yeah, that was really cool.
He can get that one headshot. He knows he's in for it.
Wasn't meant to be though. And looking for their 5th round, sorry, their 6th round, it will be Rogue. RG looking for the 10th, and Ricky with the first strike. He gets 2 of the FAMAS.
He's been watching Sunny demos, hasn't he?
That's excellent.
Breeze has made his way beyond enemy forces, beyond enemy lines, behind enemy lines. Behind and beyond. Last round, Fugly and Breeze remain. They don't quite have control of the bomb, however. Hiko's still in the pit. Breeze considering his options. It will be a long rotation towards banana. As Rogue know there is a hole in Arch, having lost a player in the middle of mid. You have to expect that somebody will be watching a flank. Ironically, no one is watching a flank. But now, just in time, Rikke starts to wonder. He should just hold the flank. There are 3 of them on Banana. They don't all need to watch the bottom. There he is, perfect timing. Back focusing on the lower area. They know Fugly is here. And it looks like round 6 will be going the way of Rogue. 4 versus 1. There it is. Eco comes out of the hidey hole, and it's pretty close.
It's not bad, is it? NRG with quite the lead, though, in the context of them being on the T side of Inferno. But still, it doesn't really matter too much. Pistol does, though. We'll see who comes out on top there. NRG switch over to the CT forces now. And we'll have a look at the buys on the T side. Kevlar across the board suggests the rush is coming. Maybe towards the apartments. Get out quickly. They've got 3 decoys normally thrown towards middle. And then you go Banana, perhaps. Trying to work out why they've got 4 of those decoys. There should be a reason behind it. They've got something up their sleeve. So they're going to throw them towards the bottom of middle. And it's going to be an absolute brawl here. No tactics. Just a straight up rush from the CT. They're finding all the kills. Not even one so far. Vice will finally get it. But his teammates are all dead. They're all caught decoys in the hands, I think.
That decoy that Hiko threw off the left wall is how he often throws a flashbang into the mid position. So I can only assume he was trying to get CTs rather, to turn away from a fake flash.
Didn't really work out for him.
Didn't quite work out, no.
5 MP9s. Whoa, that's cool.
I don't know if that you want to. Again, I'm still thinking from the old economy, but that you want to run a gimmick like that when you are 3 rounds down and it's pistol time, because the implication is pretty bad, but maybe they're not so much with the AKs next round.
I like this from NRG. Ready to be very explosive with his MP9s.
Are you aesthetically pleased, Dan?
Excuse me, say that again?
Are you aesthetically pleased?
Aesthetically. I think that's how you pronounce that word, James.
How do you pronounce it?
Aesthetically. Alright, well, the MP9's doing the job, do the damage. That's all you want to have. In fact, it's so cool that 2 people die, because then there's not even an argument to buy up MP9s again, just get on the M4s. No AWP can... Well, actually, Breeze could drop an AWP for Cirque. He should probably do that, actually. Cirque could get armor and drop a rifle. But Cirque is actually just going to take the MP9 drop.
Why you know AWP?
I feel like you want him on the AWP, but maybe they just want extra money in the hole here.
Why is he on the team? To use the AWP. Why you know AWP?
Yeah, it's definitely... Well, we'll see how it plays out. So far, so good, I suppose.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
We'll see a 5-on-4 ensue. CTs with the advantage, the MP9s. A big part of the game these days. So is the MAC-10. A versatile weapon, nimble. Good at taking down players with our helmets especially. Lots of jump shot potential. And here's the recovery from Rogue, trying to get themselves towards B here. It's Crystal with the gun on hand, making his way forward, spamming every position. They're hitting each other a little bit, but that's okay. Less than a minute. They have 2 smokes, a few flashbangs, actually 3 smokes. And the CTs with a boost towards the B-bomb site. There will be Fugly also boosted in CT spawn. So this will be a high-flying affair when the commitment comes through.
The chirp of birds. Quite nice, serene, relaxing. A precursor to the sheer violence that we are about to witness. In they come, Ethan managing to stay alive. Fugly looking away, looking forward now, and he gets 2 kills out of that. Thank you very much. Tar very much. Eco now, 1 versus 4. Seems the lack of AWP might just work out. Look at the transfer from Eco. I think he's running out of bullets though. Down to the pistol, down to the floor.
That's actually a legit little setup, you think about it, the boost in CT and the boost in first oranges, because it's so difficult for the terrorists to negate both players. As soon as you push one off, it's very difficult to get the 180 to the other position, especially those SMGs. You just get that 1 kill, drop off, Get your teammates to take the aggro, just keep ducking and weaving. But NRG with a pretty stern lead now, 12-6, and another eco for Rogue. Looks like NRG might be able to put some points on the leaderboard after all. Remember, they are playing in all our maps today in the North American division of ECS Season 6. They are up against Luminosity on 2 maps after this. So make sure you stick around. Luminosity, desperate for some wins. Might not happen.
I feel like we've played so many Luminosity games. Like everyone plays them twice or something.
Well, you've had Luminosity Bonanza the last 2 weeks. You've got Renegades fun.
Oh yeah.
Coming for you after that.
Coming for us.
It's coming for you.
It's gonna be so weird to see Renegades now.
0-0-0 right now. But here comes the pistol play. No armor, so it should be a pretty easy procedure. I say that. You never know. Good nades. Not quite shallow enough, but the frags looking absolutely stunning. Perfectly done. No damage taken.
Wonderful. Wunderbar.
Oh, sir, come on.
There might be value in doing a running HE off of the first orange's wall to bounce into the front of the site.
You mean like how people do the flash?
I guess so.
Like when you're
Just
inside
bounce it off the wall,
oranges?
so because with that timing, I think it's more likely to end behind them. So if you bounce it off the wall,
Oh, I see, yeah.
more likely to meet them at the front of the site.
Yeah.
And do some nice juicy damage. NRG with a nice juicy lead over Rogue. 7 rounds at the moment. The HE to second mid, will it do any damage? It will be easily avoided, it seems, by Sick, who avoids most of the damage. Banana securely with NRG for the time being. Minute 30 on the clock. Now, will Rogue reaggress as the smoke disappears at the bottom of Banana? Seems they will. Smoke to the half wall. Essentially smoking themselves up at the same time. Wow. Ethan not giving this one up in a hurry. Looking away in case of a flash. At least he's got him to spend more of their utility, which will make an execute weaker into a site later on.
Still a good chunk left of utility on the Rogue side, so they could go for that retake on Banana, and they will. Oh, Ricky, ready and waiting, and Nate, Ethan, Natu. Natu. He will go down, unfortunately, and that will cause a rotation. This has put Rogue in a very strong position. What could save NRG is if Cirque goes off, because the bomb is towards A. Ooh.
Well, he's been turned off.
Yeah.
5 players remain for Rogue, and just maybe the comeback is on. We see the money now for the CT side, and it's not looking very good. The waterfall has dried up. Fugly will just try to hold his own. However, Hiko's sitting inside the B-bomb site, and that's going to be that. The deficit is reduced to 6. Still a long way to go, and NRG's loss bonus will only climb, so the buys will get stronger.
Well, there we go. And it's a pretty clean round from NRG. From Rogue, I should say. And you can see Fugly, he'll be birching up first. He's got the M4. The AWPs are out, so's the AUG. A compromise will be made in the form of Ethan with the P250. So I can know he probably has to deliver some damage here. So if they can reset Rogue here, it probably won't send them to an eco, but it'll get NRG in a much more comfortable position. And it's likely they'll close out the game from there. Grenades exchanged. There's the P250 of Ethan just holding up. Looking to get right down there in T-steps.
Defaults from Rogue. They've got everything they want, except Banana. Will the coveted Banana be theirs? Unlikely. NRG have 2 players positioned there, ready to fight for it. But Rogue, they're really taking this slow, and Circus asking questions towards top mid. He's going to hear them as well. Ethan can afford to go forwards here, just with the P250. Get some info. Hiko realizes, and he'll take him down. That's a pretty big win. Now, if Rogue think they're playing 1-4, never mind. Well, okay, Hiko's just going to annihilate Fugly. So, Bomb will rotate back, and they've just owned it. Hiko is having a really good day so far.
So Cirque, though. We'll take down Crystal. Vice will respond. 4 versus 2. Looks like they've done enough here. Rogue avoid the reset. If they can just make sure this bomb goes down cleanly. Cirque doing anything he can with the wall bangs. I think that might be it. They're going to have to save the little they have. An open and M4. A little bit of utility as well. 4 players survive for Rogue. They put another round on the board.
Comeback is real. NRG, again, their loss bonus is rising. They'll keep the money together, I'm sure. Maybe we'll see Battle Sniper Cirque, as Guardian did a few days ago. Getting hyper-aggressive, trying to balance the power in the next round by taking away from his opponent. Good money for Rogue. NRG will need multiple rounds to break the money. Otherwise, if they win 1 round and then lose immediately, Rogue are they're going to come racing up that scoreboard. Racing, and the finest toy car. Did you ever have one of those toy cars you could drive as a child?
What kind of toy car? Like Skeletrix?
The kind of toy car you could drive.
Or like sit in, or?
Yes.
Like a yellow roof?
I had to.
No, like with a electric one.
Oh no, dude, that sounds very fancy for me. I'm not sure what rich life you had growing up.
Well, I can tell you some more, Henry.
Go on.
My father once sent me a remote control tank.
Did he?
Yeah, the only controls it had were forward and left.
Forward and left.
So if you drove it into a wall, it was screwed.
Is that a feature of the tank?
Don't know. It wasn't a very good tank, was it?
No, apparently not. Sick gets tagged up at the start, though. Wanted the first pick. Cirque will go down to 20 points of health, but Cirque really wanted that kill. Spotted him. Couldn't quite find an angle. It was Sick who got an ace before and a full eco. Cirque can't connect the dots, though, just yet. He'll have 2 shots, 2 targets, and no one dead just yet.
It's that Breeze. Oh, he's on for this. 1 more to go. If he can get it, it's been so huge. He can't. If Ricky went down there, that'd be such a strong chance here for NRG, but I fear for them. Ricky alive with that orb. Doesn't matter how low he is, still alive, and with the orb. Finds to defend in pool, and well, that's a very convincing defense there from him. And much like on the first map, Crystal's not having the best day. But the rounds are being won, so let's see if they can get it all the way back. Cirque trying to control the flow. Ricky might be in trouble, actually. No, he's fine. I mean, he has plenty of time to get away. What am I saying? What am I saying?
Round number 9 for Rogue.
Well,
Cirque is backing that ass up. Oh, he's alive. How is he alive? He's dead. All is well with Crystal's world. And it's 4 rounds. NRG have the money to buy. They'd be Sans AWP, but didn't win in the round in the last round, so if they win the round, they can always take Ricase. But no, they're focusing on the full buys, so it will be the half buy. Still a dangerous one. They've got the 5 smoke grenades out. I know that NRG are students of the smoke grenade game. One will be deployed immediately at the bottom of Banana, so they're looking to hold Banana early. And they'll leave Fugly in situ, with Ethan playing anti-flashback.
All CZs. NRG fan of CZs. It's been interesting to see the different decisions made now with weapons, because we don't see CZs across the board anymore. Most teams seem to be going 50-50 with it. Only 2 smokes with a minute left. Maybe not the best prospect for NRG in this round. And now starts to move to Banana Rogue. Kill on towards A. They can kill a Cirque as well. Likely no option here for NRG that looks good. Great flash. Deals with Ethan.
Very patient. Breeze is top mid. Okay, it's the wrap. I was wondering if they would go to A and say A is clear, rotate A, and then Breeze finds the bomb in mid, and then disaster happens. 15 seconds, and we still got Cirque here. Good for 1 kill, but he's rotating. Oh, where's the communication? Crystal doesn't turn around. But the bomb will get planted. Was wondering how that was going to play out. And now he's close, and now he's no longer close. Breeze just admiring the pretty flowers. There have been a number of pretty flower updates in Counter-Strike. The whims of a particular developer, perhaps. Who knows?
No one knows.
A flower
Go on.
gardener.
A flower gardener.
I was going to say a ranger, but that wouldn't really make sense.
A botanist.
Yeah. Flower.
Someone with a
I mean, what if you're a hobbyist
gardener.
on flowers? What if you do things with flowers, like you have a garden?
You have a green finger.
Salad fingers.
Salad fingers. It's a good one. Google that, everyone.
Celebrated his 10-year anniversary yesterday.
Salad fingers.
Yeah.
I sound excited.
I thought it was older than that.
It's a link I saw. I can find out if you like.
I thought it was like early 2000s.
Maybe,
2003
I think you might be right as well. Let me have a look.
Can't be a
Yeah, both right.
Can't be a 10-year anniversary. Salad fingers is old school.
Henry misinformation service is in full
I'm pretty
swing.
good at that, aren't I? It's been going since 2004. So
Yeah, so I was bang on.
all right,
Nice.
mate. We'll
Just
rub it
another,
in.
just another lie
Just told you you're right.
to add. 10-year anniversary. Not really, though. Just thought I'd say that.
Just want to randomly make
Just
that up.
make it up. I mean, it's 10 years if you had 4 more. Like, you know.
Yeah, basically. Correct. Oh well. It was a good fact until we got destroyed. Proven to be false.
It's alternative news.
Yes, indeed. 13 to 10. Rogue will have double digits at least. Been a long fought battle, and the CT's looking to reclaim Banana. They actually do a very good job. Hiko can't do anything about that. 5 and 4. Vice. Molotov towards the pit area. And now we'll see 3 players head towards quad. The T's actually already in the pit. This could get dangerous.
Yeah, the push is pretty convincing. Vice starts it off well, and the CTs are getting fully disposed of. The disposal unit is in the A-bomb site, and they are removing everything that does not belong there. And the bomb has been planted. What do NRG want to do? This 3-take is definitely shut down after that smoke.
Could boost over it. I don't know, though, because of the distances and the lowered elevation of pit, maybe you wouldn't be able to see enough. Who knows? But they choose to move away, hold on to what they have. Once again, it is the 5th round in a row for Rogue. It has not looked very good for NRG at all. Everything was dandy in the first half. Now everything's a pile of dog mess.
Who do you guys think will win?
Rogue.
Maybe, yeah.
They are looking very favoured right now, but
It's their T side again.
yeah.
Remember, it was on Nuke. It was 8-7 in the first half on their CT, and then they swapped over to the T side, and they actually ran away with it. Their T side actually looking pretty efficient. Vices as well. Wow.
Yeah.
Plenty of money. It's a tactical timeout.
Vice is an interesting one, because obviously of everyone that we know of Rogue, probably he's the one we know the least of, perhaps?
It's the guy no one talks about.
Yeah,
you know, apart from
exactly.
you guys having him on the desk.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
But
Highlight of his career.
yeah, the most he's ever been talked about, I think. But he seems like a very decent player.
Yeah.
I'm sure 2019 will be his.
He reminds me a little bit of Gade so far. Just sort of a steady pair of hands on the rifle.
Yeah.
Good mechanics and so on. But as you say, you know, we'll see how his story develops as a player. As Rogue do better and better, he will be more and more under the spotlight. Although it's really sick that's under the main spotlight, all of the spotlights at the moment. He's saved Rogue many times. Hiko has also been having a really good game, and actually Day so far. He looks a bit more animated than normal, like a bit faster. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just a bit hungrier. I don't know.
Well, Breeze is hungry, but ooh, I thought he was going to get taken down there. Actually nails the kill. Another advantage for NRG. They haven't been able to capitalize upon these, though, so far. Smoke towards Coffins. Ethan there. Oh, this could not actually fall apart a little bit for him. The smoke down. Throws in the HE. They're actually waiting for those reaction plays from the CTs. So far, so good. Still a 5 on 4. Crystal starts to get closer to the site.
Trying to quietly boost up. Up he goes, Fugly. A grenadeless Fugly at this point. Ethan has a Molotov. Some people would throw it into pool. In this position, it's a headshot angle for the T's, very strong. So it would make sense. It seems Ethan is soon to be forced from his position. That's a deep enough Molotov, but still, Rogue running the clock down. Another bait. And now, finally, the push will come in. They've got one for second origins as well. Buckley is forced into the open, but the flashbang is there. Seen the bomb now, going back up again. I think he's been spotted down, but not fast enough. Oh, almost a two-man spray down for Daps. Now Ricky has 13 seconds. He must plant the bomb. They know he's got an AWP. They can just wait. No need to peek in advance. Flashbang to advance their position. Another one. Eats that one hole. No swallowing for him. No chewing, rather. Nice, quick one, but finally NRG win a round. However, they win with one player. This is worst case scenario. Rogue have closed the distance so much that this could be a blessing in disguise.
Well, they would have to win this one to realize that reality. And NRG, they had quite a bit in the bank, fortunately, to make sure that they could rebuy fully and properly as they'd like to, and they'll go for the double orbs here. Have to see if they can make this work. Be cool to see something funky with it, but Ethan's got one of the orbs, so perhaps he's on a timing of some description. He's moving fast towards the banana position, might get fragged out. Very cautious stuff there. He will fall back, not give up an early frag. That was close though. And Sick has apartments. So Rogue are also they're taking banana back already. Eco's crawling, creeping. All the things. Up banana.
All the things.
All the things.
Crawling, creeping. But NRG on the cusp of match point. Just over a minute now. Mid control being granted to Rogue. You can see them go for the build banana split here. Extra creamy. Going through spawn.
Delicious.
It is delicious. Chocolate sauce.
A few raisins.
Raisins. Hot chocolate fudge.
Custard.
Bit of custard as well.
Rum and raisin, of course.
Rum and raisin on top. Hundreds
Whiskey.
of thousands. Whiskey as well. That sounds a bit decadent now. Light it on fire.
And then what?
Then you eat it home.
Nice.
Here it comes. It's extra nice so far. Hiko will bring things into a 4-on-4. Ethan still on the side, but smoked out. 20 seconds remaining as the bomb goes down.
Close. Cannot stop the plant. NRG, this is a must-win situation for them, and Crystal jumps into their arms. Ethan holding reverse angles, if you will. Now Vice and Ricky have so much to do. No more grenades, though, for NRG. That will favor Ricky, but he's got multiple angles. He's exposed to construction. He knows Ethan's there. And now Vice is not going to get it done. That is the round they had to win. They survive with 3 plays. They'll probably pick up a second AK. Things, oh, second AWP instead. Match points NRG. They've almost done it.
Almost.
But not quite.
Not there yet. Still plenty of money on the T side. This is the final map between these two. Oh, what the hell? See ya.
What?
Wait, what?
Wow, what a lineup.
Yo!
That is actually...
That guy's nasty.
That's actually so sick. What a lineup. More people should be doing that.
Yeah.
Just why not? Just why not do that?
Why not, Dan?
In a retake, that situation happens all the time. Learn it. Become it. That's a bit toasty in there, in the apps. Chickens all excited.
They are. Some feathers ruffled.
Excited chickens.
Excited.
I think in an island of Hawaii, the chickens run rampant after a tornado. I think it was a tornado which freed them from their oppression. And now they just run wild and there's just chickens everywhere. In Bermuda, there are wild chickens as well, hanging out. Around a pub, literally. Around a pub.
Consumer pigs in Exuma in the Bahamas.
You can ride donkeys in Brighton, England.
Yeah, that's great.
Anything else?
Animal experiences, great.
Yeah.
Dolphin encounters in various places in the Caribbean, I'm sure.
Or Caribbean, if you are American. Caribbean.
I mean, at least the chickens are relevant to Inferno, because there are chickens on Inferno. But, you be you.
Ethan in a forward position will Fall back a bit. Oh, always scary when those flashes come in. My goodness, Crystal takes it straight in the chest. 5 versus 4, NRG with a great start here. Not much in the way of utility left on Rogue to execute into the bomb site. They're going to abandon ship.
And oh dear, that may change things. Oh dear, oh dear. It's a 4 versus 2.
Oh, good flash from Daps to make that a double. Kind of flashed himself there a bit, but that should be enough to yield a frag. Not quite. They've already got on the site here. So Daps will at least stay alive. He wants his teammates to rotate in, and that's an AWP shot connecting from Cirque. Daps could be able to finish things off here, just applying the pressure. It's so uncomfortable for Rogue, who's still on the bomb site, getting picked apart one by one. Daps gets the dink, Cirque delivers the goods, and it will be 3 points on the leaderboard for NRG. They've dropped the first map against Rogue. They pick up the pieces here, but that felt like it was falling apart at one point. A very convincing first half from NRG, and then a flurry of rounds in the mid stages of the second half led them to an uncomfortable victory, but they got one regardless. There were overtimes here today. Hiko, as Dan mentioned, was up and about. He looked sprightly, was getting the job done in multiple occasions in this head-to-head matchup. It was a good game. Crystal didn't wow us throughout, but he had his moments, and this was absolutely unbelievable. Sick for the full eco on the AWP. Gets the ace with the AWP. This was so much fun to watch. A hype moment that kept them in the game. Without that, who knows what could have happened. But there we go. Cirque, another strong performance from him. Shout out to Ricky as well. That was a really intense battle between those two. Ricky and Cirque definitely on par of each other. Both delivering the goods, both finding headshots, but maybe Cirque slightly more in this particular map. There's Ricky with the FAMAS as well. That was a great play. So many highlights in this particular game. We had it all. We had buckets and spades, animals, and of course Counter-Strike thrown in as a bonus.
It's really interesting because NRG, despite winning with the scoreline they did, it was still they had to win by defuse. I think 3 rounds in a row to get their last 3 to get them over the line. So Rogue was making it competitive. They're getting the bomb down. They were looking very dangerous throughout this Inferno, which is really fun to see.
Sick with 26 kills, Hiko with 23. These guys don't deserve to lose, but unfortunately that's the way it goes. They've actually got the highest frags on anyone on the server. That's kind of insane.
It's a team game, Henry.
Indeed. 21, 18, 19, the top fraggers. Breezy, Ethan, and Cirque there for NRG. Fugly, quiet day in the office for him today, but still more respectable numbers in the second map. Gents, we've got plenty more NRG fun to go. So I've got to let you guys go prepare your notes. I know you do your research in this time and kind of come back with information. We'll do that and be back with NRG versus the infamous, the high-flying, the dynamic. It's Luminosity game. We'll see you after this.